Hey, I'm back. Yeah, let me check it again, sorry. Woo. Yep, I'm recording. Sorry I have to do that. But I don't want to run all the way around the end because I got my recycle bins on the end. I have to go all the way around. Okay, enough of that, right? Alright, so I went on Amazon looking for stuff for Bailey. Unfortunately, it's just cheaper to shop online. And if the stores would get on board with this, either that or they need to be, what do they call it? There needs to be, I forget what it's called, but they need to both have the same prices on all their stuff. Alright, oh, fire whistle. Bailey hears that when she's here. She goes, for the longest time, she said, what's that? I said, it's a fire whistle. It means somebody's in trouble. Now when she's here and the fire whistle goes off, she goes, somebody's in trouble. Alright, well, I was ordering Bailey some stuff, and a Crayola, a carousel, it doesn't, I don't think it turns. I don't know, it's in a box, it may turn. And it has 152 crayons in it. It's the Crayola, and I think Bobby Fort, that was it. Bobby Fort said, oh, he loves Crayola. But that, and I got her some finger paint, a little thing to put finger paints in, which I did not know that tempera paint came in cakes. Like looks like the size of a urinal cake. Anybody know what I'm talking about there? But I did not know that, but that's what it's for. But I thought, well, just squeeze it in. They're deep. They're like a ½ inch deep or so, maybe more. I got her that and 2 Monster High things. And have I told you this already? 2 Monster High puzzles, a thing of finger paint paper, and I think I already told you this. Okay. Anyway, I saw this, and I don't paint. I don't paint. I paint something to make it, turn it from one color to another. I don't paint as in artistically paint anything. I did watercolor the background on an ATC card one time, but I don't paint. But I saw these and I thought they were pretty. Simply Art by Low Cornell. Don't know. Anyway, I thought they were pretty, and there were so many colors, and this is a sticker, I think, and it's got a sticker across the back, but there were so many colors, and I said, well, this looks, and it was, I'm telling you, under $5, and I saw some today that were, I don't know who made them, but they were just like 12 of them, 12 of the, and they were those little ovals. I had those cheapy things, and they were like almost $5, and these were under $5, and a nice palette of color. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. Okay, I've been watching Cheryl, who is Deli Girl, 1961, and she talks about printing off her tags and stuff, and her pages, and make the pretty pages and the pretty tags, and not just cardstock. Cardstock, you know what? A 45, 50-pound cardstock isn't very thick, but photo paper is. So, and she gets a Red River, and Red River, that stuff's a little pricey. I got this, this was like $5.99 maybe. Canon matte photo paper. It is 45 pounds, and I did open it, so let's give it a look, shall we? And there's the 50 sheets of it. Well, I'll put my stuff out on this, and it may come out, the colors may come out better. It's a little bit, well, it's 2.5 times the thickness of a regular sheet of copy paper, and I think what she prints her stuff on is 32 pounds. So that just doesn't, this is, what I did was I had a digital download of these, and I printed it out on cardstock, which are really cute. But this just looks a little, it feels a little thicker. So I thought, well, stuff like this, maybe, and look, oh, the sunflowers, aren't they, they're adorable. And this is from Victoria Designs on Etsy. I buy her packages of stuff. She had Halloween buy anything, and it was like 75% off of her digital download, so I bought that. And I think Friday night I was on there looking for something. I know, I'm just off, totally off in a different direction. I think she and she sent me an email, and it was 93% off of a Christmas package. I think it was worth $320 some, and you could get all of these downloads for $23. And I said, yeah, I'll bite. Anyway, this, see, it's not shiny, it's matte. It is matte. It is, to me, and they say it does have a front and a back, and I would say that for the back, because this has got like a much smoother matte finish to it. But I'm going to start printing out stuff like this on this, because this is actually white cardstock. I mean, this is not cardstock. To me, cardstock is, wait a minute, I don't know. It's card. I mean, it's like a greeting card. But apparently, greeting cards and cardstock isn't what it used to be. So anyway, I'm gonna start using this. That was just, now I will never get it back in there without it sticking, and I can't just leave it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna start using that for. I thought, well, because I went cruising, and I said, well, it's heavier weight than what she's using, and it's Canon. Canon makes cameras, you know, and it was cheap. It was under $6. And then she was saying always use archival ink to ink your edges if you're going to Mod Podge anything. And she's right. I have tried to use like the like Distress ink. I've tried to use, you know, this and then Mod Podge over, and it does smear. And actually, you can see it like on your sponge brush. It'll lift the ink off. So because this is, what is this supposed to be called anyway? It's because this is dye, I think. What's the difference? I don't know. But anyway, she said the archival ink. So while I was searching around Amazon, archival ink and what's the other one? I've got one though. It's a permanent. What am I thinking of? Anyway, they're expensive. This one was, I think, $4.42, and the rest of them were like, oh, $7. It's like, and it's potting soil, and I think she actually has this one and uses it because it's a good antique finish. So that is what I bought, that along with all of Bailey's stuff. Now there's this, the 2 puzzles, 2 videos, the big tubes, the 4-ounce tubes of, like, there was 8 of them, of finger paint, the finger paint tray, the 152 Crayola crayon carousel with the crayons in it, the game Candyland. I thought that would be fun. And what else? I don't know. Anyway, it was like $80, 80-some dollars. Free shipping, which I did not think was bad. It came in 3 different packages, but that's fine. I can live with that. Alright, I think I'm going to go and I'll do my AC Moore haul, because I think I'm using my non-Chipmunk camera, but the card isn't as big as the Chipmunk camera. So I'm going to have to go and empty that off, and then I'll come back with another one. Alright? Well, thanks for watching. Bye.